Okay. Oh, all right. All right. I hope that that works a little better.
Moon Knight.
Now, y'all said my game audio was a little hot. Okay, I can fix that. Wow, it really FX3 really has to be the only like application running. If you alt tab out of it, you can't hear it at all. Are you serious, FX? Maybe if I make it borderless window, then it won't have a problem. That is so weird. Is there a borderless window option? See, that's window, full screen, borderless window. So now, nope. As soon as you alt tab out of it. Okay. Okay. I've got audio. I hope you do too. And I hope my microphone is now louder than
Moon Knight.
my game. If it's not, please tell me. Let me know. Continue the last game. Nah, we'll start a new one.
Mark Spector, the Moon Knight. I hunt thugs to please the Moon God. Still, he can be kind of a pest. Khonshu, you here?
Can we go hurt people now?
Something on your mind, Crawley?
Good now? Okay. Got audio. How's my balance? I didn't get that. Come on, it was in there.
Miss Marley.
How's my balance? I hope my balance is good
Just
now.
One more chance.
There is one thing I want to fix. Oh, I see what Joe was saying. I see that lag now. I didn't see last night. Okay. Balance is good. Okay. Dropping frames? Like it's in slow motion or something? It's an OBS thing. Of course it is.
I have no interest in hiding. I wear white so they'll see me coming.
Yeah, I don't notice it in game. There we go. You got the moon.
Combo.
Slow motion, okay.
Blind fools.
Yeah, I've been having that issue today, and I don't know why. I didn't have that issue last night.
Morpheus, I feel his power inside my head.
Morpheus. Most people sleep. For him, releasing deadly psionic energy serves the same purpose. Go figure.
Now, the only thing that I changed last night, from last night, is I added a microphone and this wavelength audio interface.
The fools surrounded us. Thrash 'em. You know you want to.
Vengeance triumphs.
It's
Got 'em
time
all.
I reward you.
Is it like real bad, real bad? You know how I am. If it's not worth streaming, then it's not worth streaming. Last night was butter smooth. Okay.
It's time to bag.
I know. I was watching it back on YouTube, and I was like, this is good. So the only thing different is that I added the wavelength XLR. Pretty laggy. Okay. Just the playfield, not my screen. Okay.
Mark, help me!
Not sure if it's a big deal, but aren't those thugs running off with your girl?
Marlene, follow them! It's just a
Ooh, I don't know
scratch.
how I saved that one. Okay, it's just a game acting up. Okay.
Something on your mind, Crawley?
listen to our passengers gossip. Combo!
Lost contact with suspect somewhere down the East River Drive area.
Gotta get to the crime scene before the cops do. Get the moon bike, Duchamp.
Ah, dang it.
You'd be so much better at this.
Okay.
Oh, hey! Let me go! Let me go! Ugh, rude!
Okay.
I am Khonshu's blade of vengeance.
We're gonna lose audio again. Did that make it better or worse? I just unplugged my my audio interface for a moment. Want to see if that made it better or worse. Go back, let's see. Okay. All right, so I'm going to play the first ball of this next game without my audio interface. So I'm just going to unplug the USB there. Okay, can you hear me now? Okay, you should be able to see me, see the game, and hear my microphone, and I'm using my headset microphone. You can hear me. Okay, cool. And I'm going to switch back to the game, and we'll check and see if you can hear the game as well. Alright, can you hear the game now? You should be able to hear me and the game.
you who ruined it all!
Beware the vengeance of Moon Knight.
Suspect seen exiting a building at the corner of 11th Avenue.
Gotta get to the crime scene before the cops do. Get the moon bike, Duchamp! Something on your mind, Crawley?
Combo!
I will not fall. Blind fools. You don't even know who you're dealing with. Morpheus, I feel his power inside my head.
Morpheus. Most people sleep. For him, releasing deadly psionic energy serves the same purpose.
You should have audio from me. You have audio from me now? I'm sorry, I wasn't in the actual scene. I was in a sub scene. Okay, you can hear me now. Okay, cool. So now let's see. When the game was playing, was the game really loud? Let's check that balance again. We want to make sure that everything is the game was definitely louder. Okay, so the game is way louder than me. Okay.
You'd be so much better at this.
And it's starting to stutter again.
Let me go! Let me go!
Okay.
Rude!
I am Kongshu's blade of vengeance.
Yeah, I'm beginning to think that's what it is. So, okay, and I hate to do this. So I need to. Well, before I do that. Then we'll go back to my fight desk. And we're going to add a window capture. Slow fiber internet. You're probably right. Okay, so we'll take this window capture and we'll move it down just a little bit. We're going to put it inside this scene. And now on this window capture, let's go to filters, paste the filter,
It didn't let me paste the filter. Oh, you piece of game. Okay, so user defined shader. Load shader from file. We need a border shader. Where is it? There's our border shader. And it was, I believe it was 20. 20 all around, and it was also bright yellow. Boop. There we go. Cool. Now we can just take this whole thing and why can I not? Oh, because I have to move the whole game window. And I also need to make that slightly smaller. About like that. Hey, Moody Mystery in the house. What's up, Moody? How are you? Okay, so that looks kind of like it did before, right? Yeah. All right, let's see if we still get audio, and we need to turn our window capture audio down. So we'll just take that down right about there. Should be plenty, right? My audio input capture, that's my headset. We'll just go ahead and crank that all the way up. There we go. All right, testing in 3, 2, 1. Okay. Yeah, you haven't been around in a while. I hope you're doing well in all of your endeavors.
That's where you're shooting.
Okay. You can hear both. And how's the balance? Is the game still really hot?
Combo.
As long as I'm louder than the game and you can still hear the game clearly, it's a win.
Let's pack some punch into the whirlybird, Frenchie.
Balance is good. Okay.
Don't you miss Marley? Wouldn't
Balance
you want
is
to
good.
have
It's doing
just
some
one
stuttering,
more
not like
chance?
before, but not butter smooth like before. Okay.
You ask how I can live like this. I ask how I could live any other way.
I wonder if it's because I'm doing the application input audio on the window capture. It's a beta, and sometimes it can do weird stuff. So we'll just get rid of that, and we'll go to our audio tab. And see, now how do I get game audio? How do I get game audio into the what? What the shit? Oh hell no! Is that how I get my entry paid for? I have to whore myself out on stream. The same as I do anytime I live stream pinball. Oh, we'll pay for your entry to the tournament if you just sit in this booth for hours and hours and hours. The fuck? I don't know shit about Donkey Kong. I'll be sitting in the booth like, and my man just jumped backwards over a barrel. That's. Did you see that? He did it twice in a row. That's. It's. If he keeps this up, 3 hours from now, he'll be over 1 million. Okay, so we got to find out how to get audio now. If we're not going to do it this way, how do we get audio into this stream without using a mixer? How the fuck do people do that shit? Huh? Okay, so we know we got Pinball FX3, and it's going to whatever the default is. So the default what? Whatever the default playback device is? Not a full-time thing. We have lots of arcade games to play. We can stream all the time. Okay, so how... Tell me, guys, how... If we're not using a mixer, how do we get audio? How do we get game audio? So that we go to the studio settings, and we go to audio, and is it desktop audio? And I guess I can just choose like my headphones, right? It's if the audio is going to my headphones. Okay. So now desktop audio should. So let's go back over here to our audio settings, and we'll just set Pinball FX3 to output to headphone wireless chat. Okay. Okay, you guys have audio from the game? Well, the game audio, yeah, it was fine, but I just, to try to improve the stuttering, I just turned off
Mark Spector,
beta
night, scouring the streets
audio.
each night with Khonshu, moon god of vengeance. I've been his warrior priest ever since he saved my
You guys
life.
can actually hear audio
Khonshu,
from the game.
you hear?
Can we go hurt people now?
Okay, game audio is pretty loud, louder than me. Okay, I can deal with that. That's because desktop audio is maxed out. So I'll just bring that down like this. And we'll run it back.
I will not fall.
Okay. Please tell me it works now. This is probably the least technological setup I've ever streamed with. I mean, seriously, besides those few times when I stream on my phone.
Gotta get to the crime scene before the cops do.
I don't think I've ever streamed without a mixer and a dedicated microphone. Like, I'm literally just streaming a game with a single screen, a webcam, and a headset microphone. Like, that's, I mean, it's basic streaming is what I'm doing. It's basic streaming. I I mean, I've got a green screen behind me, but I mean, literally, besides
I have no interest in hiding. I
$40
will
for a
light
pair of
some
Amazon
CB
lights, a Logitech webcam, and this headset. That's it. So the audio's better.
It's time to bag some bad guys.
Woo, let's go. So once again, another Elgato product is causing me a friggin' headache. Because it's a damn resource hog is what it is.
Blind fools. You don't even know who you're dealing with.
Orpheus, I feel his power inside
So
my head.
instead of using this very nice
Yes.
$700, $600, $700 microphone,
Deadly psionic energy serves the
I'm
same purpose.
probably
Go
just
figure.
better off buying a new microphone, like an Audio Technica AT2020, I think it is, the USB version, and just using that and just hooking it straight up USB. If I want a condenser microphone, which is what I like using, I'd be better off using that. Oh!
It's just a scratch.
I hate that dude. So the reason why that ball drained is because dude has like some special power where he can like kill your flippers.
Thrash 'em. You know you want to.
Vengeance triumphs.
Audio's nicely balanced. Okay, cool. Thanks, Moody. Now, what was funny is when I was streaming pinball on the big rig, even though I had the wavelength hooked up, I actually didn't have anything running through it because it was giving me troubles. And I thought by having a dedicated
Let's pack
desktop
some
setup,
punch into the whirlybird, Frenchie.
hooking it up again would eliminate some of those problems. But
Something on your
alas,
mind,
no. So I would say, do not listen to the reviewers, you know, like your Harris Hellers and your Nutties and all of those people. They get paid to say stuff, you know, your A-Post Box and all that. I mean, I'm sure they're nice people, but they got to pay the bills. And they pay the bills by getting people like me to believe what they say and spend, you know, $150, $180, whatever it is that I paid for this thing, when all I really need is like a snowball USB microphone,
Last contact
you know,
with
for like
suspect somewhere
what,
down
80
East
bucks,
River Drive area.
or even a headset. I mean, heck, if I use some VSTs on this headset,
Ruined it all.
stutter skip, ball skipping around, if I use a
Vengeance of Moon Knight.
just this headset and some VSTs on it, I can improve the sound of this. Probably make it sound pretty nice.
Whirlybird ready. Let's soften him up. Bombs away.
Jackpot! 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 Shiny like the moon. We have an extra ball!
Bombs away.
You hit the super jackpot! 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 Jackpot!
Bombs away.
Jackpot!
Good thing I got that back.
Jackpot!
Bombs away!
No! You don't believe anything I say? Well, that's all right.
The whirly bulb needs some repairs. Will you lend me a hand?
Don't you miss
Ah.
Marley? Wouldn't you want to have just one more chance? Go ahead! Shoot again!
I mean, I'm not saying that those dudes are bad dudes, but you know, they gotta pay the bills. They get paid, you know, to make, you know, really cool videos. And a lot of the stuff that they say is true, but
Just for the record,
you know,
one
reviewing
more
products,
time I brought you back to life.
you know, you're never gonna run into somebody that's just gonna be like, this straight up sucks. Not unless they bought it with their own money. And if they take streaming and content creation seriously, and they hope to one day get to a level where, you know, people are paying them to review products and they're sponsoring their stream, they're not going to want a bunch of videos out there where they're just slamming products, because reviewers are going to look at those videos and go, well, is he going to talk about my product the same way?
Conchu, what time is it?
So even if you buy it with your own money, it's in your best interest, if you want to grow, to learn how to talk positively about the benefits and downplay the negatives.
Whoopsie.
It's time to get serious, dude. Run! That's all you know how to do.
Get the coffin, Dodgers! Burning! I like it!
This is such a cool effect. I know it must really look cool in Pinball FX with the lighting, and I think they use Unreal Engine and stuff. So I can imagine that the way that the flames would light up the playfield would be pretty cool.
Last contact with suspect somewhere down the East River Drive area.
Gotta get to the crime scene before the cops do. Get the moon bike, Duchamp.
We have a 1066 requesting a unit
Speaking
to
of
respond
sponsors, the
immediately.
people over at Titan were super cool, but I met him at TPF. Yeah, Eric is really a cool guy. But what's funny is that Titan, while Eric is kind of the face of Titan Pinball, his wife actually owns the company. It's her company. They decided to buy it basically after it was kind of going nowhere, and they just decided to buy it and was like, you know what, I think we can turn this into something cool. So Eric's really cool, but literally he just works there. There we go. Yeah, it's like the companies that pay your money back if you buy their item on Amazon. Yes, exactly.
Our last encounter was
Exactly,
rigged.
yes.
I demand a recount now.
Nose. Hey, surely we can talk it over.
I will reap my reward, and you can't stand in my way.
Carson Knowles has an interesting method of getting ahead in politics. He just kills the opposition as the Black Spectre. The bird.
Ball out.
I like it.
I like it.
Go ahead. Shoot again. Skill shot.
Yes.
You did a super skill shot.
Super
A
skill shot.
Super skill
Wow. Let's go.
Oh.
Let's go. A triple skill shot. Now watch me never do that again.
Combo. Shiny like the moon. We have an extra ball.
It's time to bag some bad guys. Yes, the hideout is in dire need of a facelift.
The hideout has improved.
3D printed an AMS riser with 4 trays over the last couple of days. Yeah, I want to print one of those so bad, but I'm like, god dang, it's gonna take like 50-60 bucks worth of filament. I also want to print the AMS Hydra as well.
Let's pack some punch into the whirlybird, Frenchie. It's not your lucky day, punks.
That took less than 2 rolls? Okay, that's not bad. Oh, that was a 2 for 1. You see that? Got him. Punks routed. Let's rout them punks.
Vengeance triumphs.
It's time I reward you. Combo! Combo!
Let's go. Okay.
Something on your mind, Crawley?
Shoot the moon.
I like it!
Oh, no. Horrors
Oh,
of the past. Haunt me again!
look at this shit. See this mess.
Shiny like the moon. We have an extra ball!
Look at this.
Is my
Look at this.
neck
How are you
strict, don't
supposed to?
Watch where you're shooting!
I've been buying Meta Black Sunblue 3.
Whirlybird ready.
Oh, 3 rolls to a box. Okay.
Bombs away.
$10 a roll? That's not bad. I haven't tried the Sunblue stuff, but mainly it's because I've been so freaking happy with the
Jackpot!
Elegoo Rapid.
Jackpot!
I just wish they made that stuff in a lot more colors. And you know, when Bamboo came out with their new Rapid HF or you know, whatever filament, that's what they modeled it after. Is the Elegoo Rapid Pet G.
Bombs away!
Jackpot!
They modeled it after the Elegoo Pet G Rapid. And people are like, it's still not as good. It's better than their old stuff, but still not as good.
Bombs away!
I hope people feel that same way about my V-Pin controller. They'll be like, yeah, I got one from this other company, and it was cheaper, but it's not as good.
Bombs away!
Jackpot!
Bombs away!
Let's go.
The whirly bird needs some repairs. Will you lend me a hand?
Boom, there we go.
Fools surrounded us.
No, I haven't tried TPU.
You want to.
I do have a few projects that are lined up and waiting for me.
It's just a scratch.
Oh, you tried TPU. I thought you were asking if I tried TPU.
Yes, the hideout is in dire need of a facelift.
The hideout has improved.
Oh, I was aiming for the kickback, and I could have really used it right there. Oh, only 46.
Shoot again.
Good.
Wasn't as exciting as people say it is. Printing with TPU.
I have a bad feeling.
I hear people are like, oh, TPU it's fine, and other people are like, TPU's a nightmare. I think the people who say TPU is a nightmare are the people who are using like Ender 3s.
Hell of a guy. I'll kick his ass.
I don't mean to sound like an elitist. If you have an Ender 3, great, but there are some machines that are better for sensitive materials. Let's just be honest here. I'm lucky enough to own one of those machines.
How many times do you beat a guy down before he knows you're better than him? It's just a scratch. Don't cudgel your brain in vain, punk. Let me do it for you instead.
It's time I reward you.
That's the first time that I've defeated the thugs. That's cool.
Combo! Marvelous! Way to go!
It's time to bag some bad
Let's
guys.
go.
Suspect seen exiting a building at the corner of 11th Avenue.
Combo! Combo! You drive the cab. I listen to our passengers gossip.
No. Ah.
For you. You who ruined it all.
It's a bitch to get off the plate.
Go ahead. Shoot again.
What? Oh, that was okay.
Just for the record, that's one more time I brought you back to life.
Let's pack some punch into the whirly-bird, Frenchie.
All right, we're at 55. We need just a little bit more. No!
You'd be so
Oh my
much
God.
better at this if- Go ahead.
Oh, it's working.
Let me go.
I don't think I beat my all-time high score. It was like 55.1.
You really dropped the ball this
Oh my God.
like never
That's what I get for looking over at chat. Oh. Oh, that hurts. That hurts so bad. Oh my God, that hurts so bad. Ah, Joe, what's up? What's up? Yes, we figured out what the issue is. So the issue is I have a Elgato Wavelink XL. It's a XLR audio interface, and I like the software. Like the software is cool, but the actual device itself, like, it's kind of a that the device and the software are kind of a resource hog. And when I location stream like tournament pinball, I'm used to using actual mixers with like physical faders, separate inputs for everything, and it just works so much better that way. It really does. Like software-based designs, because essentially what it's doing is if you've ever had like what is it, something banana, voice meter, like voice meter potato or voice meter banana. If you've ever had any of those, all it does is create virtual audio cables. That's literally all it is. And so now you have all of these extra audio inputs that are all running at the same time. So it's a huge resource hog, and it just causes like horrible stuttering and stuff to drop out, and God help you if you update it, because then you have to reset everything back the way it was. It's just a pain in the butt. And so I really need to go to like a dedicated solution. Now, what I was using before when I very first started streaming is I was using a Focusrite Solo 2, the little small little red box audio interface. It's like, I don't know, it was like $89 or some shit when I bought it on sale at like Guitar Center, and I bought it along with this microphone that I got used at Guitar Center as well. And what was funny is they had this microphone at like, I don't know, they were like, oh, this is an old microphone, it's a really old microphone. No, I didn't get this microphone at Guitar Center. I bought it off somebody for like $100, and it's a Sterling Audio ST6, and it's a tube. Basically, it's a condenser microphone with a tube amp. So if you've ever been in a recording studio or something like that, and you've been around things that have tube amps in them, it has a phenomenal sound to it, and it's like a $600 microphone, and to get something like it today that's on the same level, you'd be paying well over $1,000. So I always want to use this microphone whenever I can, but I really need to hook it into something that's not a toy, and it'll work much better. It really will. But what the heck? Holy crap! It's 1 o'clock in the morning, guys. It is time for me to get out of here. I wish I hadn't had so much trouble, because I've only been like actually streaming for like less than an hour. If I hadn't had so much trouble, but there's always Sunday. This tubes hold some juice. 3 a.m. there. Oh God, go to bed, Joe. Go to bed. Although I know you're a late night person. You're probably doing something cool, working on some artwork or something like that, man. Yeah, have a great night. But I'll be back tomorrow. I'm actually making a decision tomorrow. I kind of want another VR headset, and so I'm really thinking hard about getting a Quest 3. Is that the new one that's out? I don't know. I have to do my research before dropping that kind of coin. But I got a CV1 basically when they first came out. I don't even know how old that is. Like how old a CV1 is. I don't know. But I've had it ever since it came out. I've actually purchased 2 sets of prescription lens inserts for that device, and the inserts are actually from a company in Germany. So that's how long I've had it, and it still works beautifully, and it's got the little base stations on the little skinny stands and all that. But now, like with the there's Quest 3 and Quest 3 Pro. I don't know what the difference is. I'm sure it's probably a few $100s. I do know that the Quest 3, there's like a couple different variations. One that has like 100 gigs or something like that of storage space on it, and the other one has like I don't know, like 500 gigs or something like that of storage space. And I don't plan on taking it anywhere, so I don't think I really need the 500 gig storage space one anyway. I'm basically gonna have it hooked up to a computer here in the house. So, and I know that I'll need some sort of special cable, which I'm sure they're gonna charge an arm and a leg. Storage is not that important because you can keep your games in the cloud. Okay. Like, will they play from the cloud, or do I just have to constantly download them? Oh, Okay, Quest 2 is $199, 3 is $499, the Pro is $999. Oh, the Pro is the one kind of like the see-through visor kind of thing, right? Right, it's the I remember it coming out and they were like, oh, this is great for people who work in an office building or something like that. Yeah, so when I went to Best Buy tonight, I was looking at the one that it's all white and it has like 3 little lens slits in it. And I could tell that like 2 of the lens slits were like cameras, and so it was just a headset and the controllers. So I guess there's no base stations or anything like that. The kid that was working there was telling me it has like inside out tracking, whatever that means. Okay, the Quest 3, yeah. So one of them, yeah, was like $500, and then the one that has more storage in it is like $699. It's like $700 or something like that. So I'm hoping that I can get by with the one that doesn't have a lot of storage in it, since I'll be hooking it up to a PC anyway, and all my games will be stored on that. So mainly I'm just buying it so that I can use it with a pen stubby. All 3 of those is wireless, no consoles. Okay. So yeah, I'm hoping that I can get by with the Quest 3 with the 100 gigs. The 2 has better resolution. Okay, then I don't need the Pro. Okay, yeah. Nah, I don't want to pay for the Pro. $1,000, no. There's better. It came down to either buying a second monitor for the stream, for my fight desk here, or which was gonna be like $400, $500, $600 if I got a really nice monitor as a second monitor. But I don't think a second monitor really needs to be that nice. It's just gonna have OBS and chat and shit like that on there. I think myself might pull the trigger on a 2. Yeah, I can see that. Or I could go hog wild at my local game store and buy a bunch of board games that I've been wanting to get my hands on, namely a game called Wingspan. I have the Index, just hate that they haven't released a wireless adapter yet. Oh. Thing I don't like about Quest 2 is your face gets sweaty. It's like you put a turtleneck on your face. That is quite the descriptor. That is quite the descriptor. Even with the fan attachment. The CV1, like I bought this boxing game. I think it was just called Box VR or Box XR. And just to get a little moving, get a little working out, and oh my god, just after like the first 2 levels, I'm just like I lift up the headset and like sweat is like pouring out of the bottom of the eye cups. It's just like, oh my god. They should make a gel mask cover you keep in the freezer. Oh, hey, you know what? That's your idea. Patent that shit, yo. Patent that. Quiver. Yes, Quiver is a fun game. There was a demo of a game. I can't remember what it was, but it was kind of Paper Mario graphics. But you were like up on a castle battlement, like a castle wall, and you're like shooting down at the little trolls and people who are trying to like come and raid the castle. Oh my god, I felt like friggin' Legolas up on top of that battlement. I was just like, I was just, that was one of my favorite games. Oh my god, I love that game. Love that game. What my top 3 games, and I'm sure there's more games that are out now for VR that are really good, but just simple games that I absolutely love playing. Box VR. I like Box VR better than Beat Saber, to be honest. I do. But in no certain order. Box VR. Gorn. I know Gorn is old. It's like one of the originals, but I fucking love that game. I would still play it now. Gorn is awesome. So Box VR, Gorn, and what's another one that I love playing? A game called The Climb. The Climb is, and I simultaneously hate and love that game. Like, I'm super scared of heights. Like, a 3-step ladder is about as tall as I go before I feel like my heart is gonna give out. I'm not a heights person. Like, if you ask me to change a light bulb in like a double height ceiling room, or like a vaulted ceiling room, we'll just be living in the dark for a long ass time. But it's just, you know, Space Pirate Trainer, yeah. Space Pirate Trainer is pretty cool. Yeah. You know, I still, like, anytime I put on a VR headset, if I haven't done VR in a really long time and I just want to get like a quick fix, yes, actually, yeah, Joe Picasso, you just nailed exactly what I was about to say. Anytime I want to show somebody exactly what VR is, or if I want to remind myself how real VR can be and how real it can feel, Richie's Plank Experience, and yes, get you a real life wooden board. So I had a 2x10 plank that was about, it was maybe about 6 feet long or so. Yeah, I think it was about 5 or 6 feet long, and it was a 2x10, and it had been, I found it on Big Trash Day. It had been left outside for ages. It was all brown and warped and had kind of a big crack running down the middle, and it wouldn't sit flat on the floor. So I would put it on the floor, and then I'd do the whole measurement thing, you know, that you know, when you start a Richie's Plank Experience, it asks you how long is your plank, how wide is it, how far off the floor it is, all that stuff, right? I would set up a fan like in front of the plank, blowing at me, and then, like, I remember it so perfectly, like looking at the plank in VR, and because I set it up, I could see that the plank was elevated, and so I knew I had to step up onto the plank, and like, oh my god, just like stepping onto the plank and initially feeling it kind of wobble, and like you could hear it creak, and then you hear the wind blowing, and then the air from the fan in front of you, like, oh my god, it's like I got goosebumps just thinking about, yes, propping it up on 2 bricks like a cinder block or something like that. Yeah, but you got to make sure you have friends on like both sides of you to catch you, because the last thing you want to do is like step off that. I'm sure a lot of people went to the hospital trying to make Richie's Plank Experience as real as possible. But to be quite honest, you could just be walking around on a floor, just a bare floor, and still lose your mind playing that game. Oh my god, I wanna. Oh man, y'all gonna make me go to Best Buy and friggin' buy a damn VR headset tomorrow. Oh god. I'm gonna come home with a fucking VR headset. I know it. I'm gonna come home with a damn VR headset.
I am Khonshu's blade of vengeance, scouring the streets each night with Khonshu, moon god of vengeance. I've been his warrior priest ever since he saved my life. Khonshu, you hear?
Can we go hurt people now? Combo!
Your friends will only stand there and laugh at you. Heck yeah, they will.
I will not fall.
Yeah, or push you off of it. Or when you make it to the end of the plank, they'll encourage you to jump off of it. Joe, you said you was going to bed like 15 minutes ago, bro. But then we started talking about VR, and you just had to stay up later. But didn't I say the same thing? Wasn't I telling you all good night?
Combo!
Yeah, exactly.
Combo!
But you know what? Like, having a desk where I can sit down and stream. I was telling my wife this the other day, because she's like, "Are you gonna stream on your pinball cab again?" And I'm like, "Yeah, eventually."
Exiting a building at the corner of 11th Avenue.
But I told her, like,
Don't you miss Marley?
I wouldn't be
want to
mad
have just one
if-
more chance.
if I built myself another V-Pin controller, an LE version,
Someone has to do
And-
this. The fun stuff.
and just used it at the desk. I wouldn't be mad, and I wouldn't feel like I was missing anything. I've got a great 165 hertz monitor. I've got great headset audio.
That's one more time
I'd have solenoids so I could feel all the pop bumpers. I mean, I could put SSF in my LE if I wanted to.
1066 requesting a unit to respond immediately.
DOF lighting if I wanted to. Like, basically everything that's everything that my V-Pin is right now. I mean,
It's time to bag
And-
some bad guys.
I could sit here at my desk with my VR headset on.
Harass him. You know you want to.
It's just a scratch.
I mean, I'm so comfortable here. Like, I'm tired because it's been a long day, but I'm not tired of streaming like I normally would be, because I'm sitting on my ass.
Whirly bird ready. Let's soften him up. Bombs away.
Jackpot! 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 Jackpot!
Bombs away.
Jackpot! 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 Jackpot!
Bombs away.
Jackpot! 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 Jackpot!
Bombs away.
Jackpot! Jackpot!
Bombs away.
The whirly bird needs some repairs. Will you lend me a hand?
Marvelous! No more chances for you! It was you who ruined it
I had a
all.
friend play a game where a doll jump scares you. He literally curled up in the fetal position.
I wear
40-year-old man scream. Was he playing Five Nights at Freddy's? Cause that I heard that shit'll do that to you.
Fools. You don't even know who you're dealing
I
with.
said just take off the headset and it goes away.
Morpheus,
No, sometimes it
Feel his
doesn't.
power.
Sometimes it doesn't.
inside my head.
Morpheus. Most people sleep. For him, releasing deadly psionic energy serves the same purpose. Go figure.
Oh
You'd
no!
be so much better at this if... Oh, hey! Let me go! Let me go!
Ah, okay.
Rude!
Alright. It's time for you boy to go to bed for real now. Alright. My rank is still 786. Oh my god, I can't believe I missed that by 700,000 points. Besting my previous, but that's alright. We got some stuff done. We figured out some stuff. So either or, I have a feeling that either I'll have a VR headset tomorrow, or a new audio interface. One of those two things, I'm pretty sure will happen. I don't know which one it is. one of those two, either a VR headset or audio interface. One of those two. But it's time to go to bed. So have a great night, everybody, and I will see y'all later. Probably tomorrow. So yeah. Have a great night. Now, how do we get out of here? Alt tab. All right, we're gonna alt tab. Yeah, see you, bro. Have a great night, man.